Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. Today I want to do real quick, yesterday's video got a lot of attention and I appreciate it, but a lot of the messages I got were, can you do a picture of my truck? And I'm going to show you real quick why the short answer is no. There's actually another video coming out today. I just wanted to get this out there for folks. I appreciate everybody reaching out to me. It's really nice, but I'm going to show you what I go through to make these drawings that you see, the signs that you see on the site. If you want one of your specific car, it winds up being a couple hours of my time, like 3 hours of my time. So it's just not cost effective, right? If you go on the site, I try to stick to things that are pretty universal, like well, you know, like this farm truck or the Charger, the C10, the Jeep. I did Daryl because it's my truck, but I have more things coming, so don't worry about that. Like, there'll be Camaros. I have a Camaro done. I have a Toyota done. I have some more stuff coming, so we all pretty much drive the same stuff. You know, your thing will probably be on its way. But if you want a picture of your exact car, like I did a 67 Camaro. If you have a 68, they're not exactly the same. And it would cost a lot of money because it would cost a lot of my labor. And on some of the stuff, like, you know, somebody asked for a Volvo 240 or, you know, a Fiero or whatever. Like, I'm never going to sell that sign again but to you. So that puts you up into custom sign territory, like people who are doing business signs and stuff. And those start at a minimum at $200 and go up to, you know, as high as you want to go. But anyway, this is Inkscape. This is what I use to draw my stuff. I'm going to pull in, I'm going to blow through this. It's a high level overview. I'm going to pull in a picture of Daryl. I'm going to leave all that alone. I'm going to, you know, remember how to move stuff here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. So it's a pretty typical picture of my truck. It's a picture much like you would take of your car or truck. There is a tool up here called Trace Bitmap, and you would think that you would just go in here and, you know, click update. See, it gives you this little dot matrix deal. You would think that this would be the way to make a video and it would be real easy and real simple and you just click a few buttons. It's kind of like 3D printing. It's just not as easy as people think it might be. This won't cut, I can tell that, so I'm going to invert the image so that the dark spots become light. That still won't cut. So we'll go to edge. You have to go through the different options. Okay, so now I have something that will probably cut. I'm going to hit apply. It takes a minute while it thinks about it. Alright, so when that's done, you see that it turned the image all weird. That's because it's actually overlaid. You can click on it and drag it off. Alright, so we'll take Daryl over here. I'm actually going to leave this. Typically I blow it away, but I'm going to leave this because I want to show you how this works. So actually this outline of Daryl would cut pretty okay, but you know, you got all the trees and stuff in the background, so you got to go in, you got to start blowing away nodes. So you go to your node selector and you drag a big box, because the quickest way to do it is to bulk delete them. It's so many nodes, this is why it's dragging my PC down. Alright, so those nodes are gone. And it's because it's a high definition photo, right? It's, I don't know, a couple gigabyte photo probably. Whatever resolution my phone takes. Ridiculously high nowadays compared to in the past. Fortunately, Daryl's a truck, so it's fairly easy to oh, I drug a node. Undo drag curve. We don't want to do that. We'll take these nodes off the top. Alright, now I'm going to go back out of the node selection, and we'll see what we're left with is a little more manageable. So what you would have to do is come in here closer, go back to your node selection. You gotta stay off the truck. See, I didn't stay off the truck. Try it again. Nope. So anyway, this brings you to, like, I find this to not, this is the equivalent of trying to dink around with a 3D scanner and think that you're just going to 3D scan whatever you see in the world and then make a million of them and become wealthy. It just doesn't work in the long run. If it was that easy, everybody would do it, and we wouldn't have designers. So what I actually do, we wasted 3-4 minutes on that. But what I actually do is I take a photo of Daryl or whatever thing. If somebody, like I did a memorial for somebody, I'm not going to share it because that's their business, but I did a memorial for somebody in their Chevelle, and this is how I did it. And they, because it was a memorial, they were happy to pay, you know, a few $100. But for something to hang in your garage, I'm assuming you don't want to pay that much, so that's why I tell you no. So I turn the opacity down so it's kind of clear. And then you have these various drawing tools in here. And basically I just come in, I'm going to do this real sloppy. You actually come in way closer than this, and it takes a long time. But basically I just go around and I trace all the curves. And this shit takes hours and hours and hours and hours. And so I don't expect you to be willing to pay that for, you know, your 85 Fiero. So I appreciate everybody looking for signs and looking for stuff, but if you're looking for a custom sign, if you're looking for a sign of your vehicle, you're better off to just wait till it goes up on the website for 50, 75 bucks than to try to get me to make it, because it's going to take at least 2-3 hours of my time, which, you know, I charge $150 an hour for. So that's better reserved for things like business logos and stuff like that. Hopefully this helps address some of those questions. I appreciate you guys thinking about me. I really do. You know, I will probably, if you're driving something pretty normal like a Camaro, Firebird, you know, truck, Jeep, it'll probably wind up on the website eventually, because I can sell, you know, I can sell a bunch of C10s. A bunch of people have these trucks, had these trucks, like these trucks, whatever. Your 1992 S10, not so much. You know, I'm probably never going to do it. But I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for thinking of me. Keep checking the website. More designs will go up. Really, I have more things designed already. I just don't have steel to cut them. You know, I have to kind of reserve that for customers and stuff. And whenever I have some spare, like yesterday I did the Battlefield Memorial. Whenever I have some extra, I blow out one of the new designs and I put it on the site. So just keep an eye on the site, and thanks for all your support. And if I can help you do something custom, you know, and you're willing to pay a few $100 for it, let me know. And I'll see you next time on A Driveway Engineer, guys.